Hi, welcome to the Good Apple Yoga channel. I'm Rachel, the Good Apple, and it all starts from the core. Today we're going to go over forward folds and hip openers for after leg day. Let's get started. We're going to get started in a nice comfortable seat, whatever that looks or feels like for you. If that means you have a block or a blanket or a bolster underneath your hips, like so, that's perfectly fine. If you'd like to sit against the wall to help keep the spine straight, that's fine as well. Whatever's comfortable here, we're going to bring legs into whatever pretzel pose your hips will allow for at this time. Get started by just grounding in. Feel the sit bones just start to plant into the earth and just notice them there. And begin to work your way up. Notice the spine. You can pull your way up tall through the crown of your head. Imagining I'm pulling you up with a balloon string, all the way tall, reaching out, extending out long through the crown of the head. And then on the sides, we can roll the shoulder blades down and back. Let them drop. No need to hold any tension here. Palms can face up or down on the knees, whatever you like here. Open to receive, down to ground, and just sit here for a moment. This is Sukhasana. This is easy pose. This is how we're going to open our workshop today. And Sukhasana is just such a wonderful pose to get started with. It allows you to feel the hips at where they are in this time and place. Feel the legs for what they are. It's not too deep of a stretch. It's called easy pose. It's meant to be easy. So let's just sit here for a moment and breathe. And deep breath in and deep breath out. And just continuing your breath. Noticing the inhales and noticing the exhales. As you begin to connect deeper in with the breath, you might notice those spaces at the top of the inhale or at the bottom of the exhale. These are really wonderful moments that bring our breath into full rotation, into full circulation. It's all a cycle. Just start to notice your pattern of breathing and note that we're not looking to change anything. We're just bringing our awareness to it. And just breathing here, nice and easy in our Sukhasana pose. Start to gently rock side to side. That's perfectly normal, perfectly wonderful to move with the breath. A little bit of a dance here. So gently sitting here in our Sukhasana pose, you can bring your hands to your knees, your thighs, and just gently rolling the shoulder blades down and back. Start to gently lean forward, send the heart forward, drop your head back, really exaggerate the spine here. And then on the exhale, start to roll the spine, tilt the head forward, chin comes to your chest. You can even use your fingertips on your knees here to just really feel some tension, and then inhale, come forward. These are seated cat-cows. Exhale, roll the shoulders forward. Continuing this, maybe you start to bring in a little bit more dynamic movement. Maybe you start to make some circles with your chest, using the heart back on the exhale. Maybe you want to change directions. Play with this. Make this yours. Few more breaths here. Wherever you are, whatever you like. And then we'll come back to stillness, easy pose. Let's bring our hands down to our sides, palms face up, roll shoulder blades down and back. Be mindful of the space between the ears and the shoulders. Take a nice deep breath in, keep the shoulders down, palms come up to the sky, facing in towards each other. And exhale, ground that energy back down. I call these sun breaths. Inhale, flip the palms, reach them all the way up, relax the shoulders down. No need to crunch them up here. Pull that belly button in towards your spine. And exhale, ground it back down. Beautiful. Last time, inhale, sun breath, reach all the way up. This time, let's drop that left hand down to the earth or to a block, wherever you like. Again, keep the space in mind between this left shoulder and the left ear. Inhale, reach that right arm up and high, gluing down this right sit bone. Exhale, right arm reaches up and over. Nice side body stretch here. Breathing here for just a moment. Nice strong core, belly button comes into your spine. It all starts from the core. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, same thing on the opposite side. Right hand comes down to the earth, roll shoulder blade down and back. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, up and over. Feeling any differences, similarities from one side to the next. Do that again one more time. It's really lovely, really important, especially before or after a heavy workout. Let's stretch out these side body muscles. We don't walk, we don't run side to side, so it's really important to give the muscles that sort of hold everything together on the side a little bit of love. So again, bringing left hand down, right arm comes up and over, being mindful of this left shoulder here. We want nice gentle extension through the neck. We don't want to dump the head down. Inhale and exhale, reach that right arm over, noticing if that right sit bone is coming up off the ground or off of your prop, and just energetically gluing it back down. Inhale, reach tall, strong core. Exhale, down and over. Beautiful. Inhale, we're going to come back up through center. And exhale, hands come down to heart center. Beautiful. Inhale. Let's reach the arms up. On the exhale, we're going to twirl right hand to left knee. Left hand comes up and over behind you. Inhale, lengthen up through the spine. Exhale, twist, looking over the left shoulder. Keeping your chin parallel to the earth. Try not to clench into the jaw here. Really easy to bring tension into the upper body, into the fingertips, or maybe even into the toes here. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, come back through center. Inhale, reach tall. Same thing on the other side. Belly button comes in towards your spine, and exhale, left hand to right knee. Right hand comes down and back behind you, almost like a second spine. Inhale, give length, and exhale, twist. Looking over right shoulder. With your inhale, you can lengthen, and with the exhale, you can deepen. Beautiful inhale, and exhale, come back to center. Beautiful. Let's shake out the spine, roll the shoulders down and back. Really lovely. So our next shape is going to be Baddha konasana. Baddha konasana is bound angle pose. So for this, we want to bring the soles of our feet together. So we want to bring them into a butterfly shape. You probably know this as butterfly. You can deepen the sensation, deepen the stretch by bringing the heels closer to the glutes. And you can release some sensation, open the stretch by bringing the heels away from the glutes. So find whatever you like here for you. Your big toes don't have to touch, but let's start with heels and the balls of your feet touching. If you'd like to gently rock side to side, if that feels good and right, you could even gently bring your hands to your knees. Take a nice deep breath in, reach up tall through the spine, and exhale. Just gently begin to open the knees, energetically keeping the soles of your feet together. Another variation I like to offer here is cobbler's pose. Open your feet up like a book. You can actually press your thumbs into the soles of your feet. Give yourself a little foot massage. Why not? Your feet carry you, they walk you, they run you, they drive you. They do really everything. They hold a lot of energy and connect to a lot of the organs and different functions throughout the body. So why not give them a little bit of love? Our heels do so much on our leg day. They help us press and engage. So let's just give it a few more moments here, pressing into the side, to your toes, squeezing the toes. Really lovely. And just pausing here for a moment. If you'd like to close your eyes, bring your hands to heart center, maybe open on your thighs. Shoulder blades roll down and back. No need to hold any tension here. Just breathe. When you're ready, you can bring your hands to the outside of your knees, to your thighs. Help your knees up, close them up. If it feels good, you can windshield wiper your legs. Maybe you need to lean back. Give your hips a little rock from side to side, open love. Our next shape is going to be in Dandasana, staff pose. So take what you need and we'll head there next. Our next shape will be Dandasana, which is staff pose. Again, if you'd like to bring a block or support underneath the hips like so, I recommend it. Helps to bring a little bit of extra blood flow from the hips down into the low body while we're doing a lot of stretching. So for staff pose, we want to extend our legs out long. We don't want to lock into the knees, but we want to bring nice engagement into the quads here. Flex the feet so the toes point towards the face. Take a nice deep inhale. Roll the shoulder blades down and back. We want a nice long and tall spine here. Take a nice deep breath in. Hands come down to your side and inhale. Reach them all the way up to the sky. And exhale with a nice flat back. Begin to hinge at the hips coming forward. When you can't hinge any further, you can slowly bring the hands down to the earth. You can yogi lock your toes. You can bring your hands to your shins or to your feet, whatever variation you like here. Inhale, lengthen up tall through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. This is our Paschimottanasana, intense Western stretch, or just known to most as forward fold. Really, really wonderful pose here. We give the entire stretch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold deeper. We give this entire stretch to the back side of our legs. So with this quad engaged, we're stretching through the hamstring. And with our toes flexed towards our face, we're really giving a nice stretch through the backs of the calves. So a few more breaths here. Deep breath in and deep breath out. It takes a little bit of time for forward fold to feel good and right and comfortable in the body. So take your time here. When you're ready, tuck your chin into your chest if it's not already there. Bring the hands in next to the hips. Slowly roll back up into a nice seat. Dandasana pose. Your head comes up last. You can roll it from side to side. Whatever feels good and right for you. Let's do the same thing. We're going to come into our Mahamudra pose. So we're going to do a little bit of the same thing, but bring a little bit more energy within the body and feel our Bandha system and engage in our bandhas. So again, let's take nice deep breath in, reach the arms all the way up to the sky. Right here, we want to pull up and in our Mula Bandha. Pelvic floor muscles come up and in. Engage in our Mula Bandha. Pull the pelvic floor muscles up and in. Uddiyana Bandha. Belly button comes in towards the spine. Beautiful. And on the exhale, let's bring hands to heart center. Chin comes to your chest for Jalandhara. And here we have our great lock. Toes are flexing towards the face. All bandhas are engaged. Shoulders are relaxed. And energetically, we're bringing a lot of energy, flowing it through our system, around into our body. This is why it's called Great Sealing Posture, Mahamudra, Great Seal. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath out. Let's inhale, reach the arms tall. Exhale, you can come back down, shake it out, roll out the feet or the ankles, whatever feels good and right. We're going to move into Janu sirsasana, which is head to knee pose. So I'm going to face forward so you can see me here. And we're going to start on the right side. So bringing this left foot into center, sole of the foot comes to the thigh, and we want our right leg to stay exactly out in front of us, just like we had in our staff pose. We're not opening it up wide. We're keeping it directly straight, toes flexed towards the face. Beautiful. We have this left foot coming in, left knee is relaxing out, or left knee is opening out to the side. And again, take a nice deep breath in. Reach the arms all the way up to your sky. Pull belly button in towards your spine and exhale, hinging at the hips, folding over this right leg. Hands can come to your foot. They can come to yogi toe lock. They can come to the earth or to your shin, whatever you like here. Take a nice deep breath in, look up, look tall, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, folding over this right leg. This is Janu sirsasana, so knee to head pose. Goal here is to get our third eye down to our knee. But listen to the body, don't listen to the ego. Go as far as you'd like here. Whenever you start to feel the stretch to the back of that right side, you'll deepen it as you come closer to your knee. You'll start to feel it up through that bottom right-hand corner of your back as well. Really wonderful stretch for any one-sided movement, any lateral movements. And you want to just target one leg. Janu sirsasana. Take a nice deep breath in, lengthen tall through the crown of the head, straighten the spine, and exhale. Fold forward deeper, just one last time. Keeping your chin tucked, hands can frame this right foot, press the palms down, roll up into a nice seat, head comes up last, shoulder rolls at the top. Beautiful. And so we're gonna stay here, and now we're gonna come into our revolved, our Parvrita Janu sirsasana. So this is gonna give us a nice deeper stretch through the hip. It's going to also give us a nice stretch through our side body. Again, why we did those side body stretches at the beginning. So take a nice deep breath in, bringing this right leg out to the side. Now you almost want your legs coming in like a V. Deep breath in, grounding down through the sit bones, arms sweep up to your sky, relax the shoulders down. On the exhale, this right hand comes down to the right foot. It's already feeling the stretch through the side body. And left hand will come up and over, almost like you're looking to connect with your toes, which are still flexed towards the face. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Deep breath in. If you can make the connection, you can sneak your right arm through, add a little bit of counter pressure with this tricep to the thigh, opening up deeper on that left side body, right next to that rib cage. Inhale. Exhale. When you're ready, we don't want to just let go and drop. We want to mindfully release the toes, slowly come back up the same way that we came in. Beautiful. If you need to, roll up the shoulders or windshield wiper these legs. Take that, take what you need. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Coming into Janu sirsasana on the other side. Keeping left leg extended out long, pointing the toes towards the face. This right knee bends, sole of the right foot comes into the left thigh. This knee can stay rested out to the side. Again, long and strong through this left leg, engage in the quad, flex the foot, toes point towards the face. Deep breath in, reach arms all the way up towards your sky, belly button comes in towards your spine, and exhale, hinge at the hips, begin to fold over this left leg, coming into whatever variation you like here for you. And it does not need to be the same as the first side. So again, deep breath in to lengthen, deep breath out to deepen. With our breath and with our movement, Janu sirsasana is knee to head pose. So if you can bring your third eye down to that left knee, you will find full expression, feeling the stretch, the back side of that left leg, that nice hamstring stretch, maybe even behind that kneecap. And when you're ready, keeping your chin tucked into your chest, hands can frame this left foot, press palms down into the earth, roll back up into your seat, head can come from side to side. And let's take our Parvrita Janu sirsasana, so opening up this left leg just a wee bit, shifting this right leg in if it feels like it can, or right foot in if it feels available to you. Again, this right knee can stay rested down. Toes are still pointing towards the face on that left side. Grounding down through the sit bones. Take a nice deep breath in, nice long tall spine, reaching out through the crown of the head. On the exhale, this left hand comes down to the shin or to the foot. Right hand comes up and over, just like how we did at the start of class. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, deepen. If you can bring your right hand to your toes and sneak that left hand through, finding full expression here. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Whenever you're ready, inhale, release the toes, reach that right arm all the way back up to your sky, slowly come back up to seat. Exhale, roll it out. Wonderful. Bring that left foot in, rock those knees from side to side. Amazing. Let's do a little bit of stretching in these IT bands and in our outer hips. So the next shape we're going to come into is called Gomukhasana, which is called cow face pose. And while there is an upper body element to it, we're going to start with the lower body and then build on and bring the upper body stretch into it as well. So with your lower body, you have two options here. You can either fire log the legs, which would be bringing the shins parallel to each other, like so, parallel shins. Or if that's not enough, you want to take it a little bit deeper, you can shoelace the legs. And this would be, instead of shins coming parallel, your knees come in line. So you want one knee on top of the other, like so. So you can take whichever variation you like. It depends on what your hips like that day and what's available to you. So I'm going to stay here since I'm here. If you are shoelacing, you can pull on the ankles, sort of rock around, find the seat that feels right for you. And this is the bottom half of our Gomukhasana, our cow face pose. And before we bring the upper body element into this, I want you to feel the stretch in that outer IT band and in that outer hip. So just like we've been doing, take a nice deep breath in, relax the shoulders down, reach the arms up tall. And on the exhale, I want you to come into a fold. So bring the hands out in front of you towards the earth or to a prop, whatever you like. And with a nice straight back, you can already start to feel the stretch on the outer right hip, maybe even into the glute. And so as you gently, slowly walk the hands forward, keeping the glutes on that block or on that earth, inhale, lengthen tall through the spine. And exhale, you can bend into the elbows. You can bring the head down towards the earth. Nice curled up little pose here, just to feel the stretch to the low body. Just one breath here. And when you're ready, walk the hands back in, tuck the chin to the chest, slowly roll up. Beautiful. We're going to bring the upper body element into this now. So because our right leg is on top here, we're going to have our right hand be the bottom arm. So what you want to do is bring your arms out to a T, and then you want to cross them so right hand comes underneath. You want your right hand or right elbow to be able to access that right side. That's how you know which side to go on top and bottom. So from here, if you can get your elbows to cross, bend the arms so the palms face away from each other. So we're from this X till we're now bending, palms face away. And you can begin to wrap this right hand slowly around the left wrist. If you can grab onto the wrist, you can grab opposite palms. That's wonderful. Rest here for a moment. This is our cow face pose. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale, lift through the elbows, fingertips engaged, pointing up to the sky. Beautiful. If you'd like to drop your head back here even, or from side to side. On the inhale, we're slowly going to begin to unravel mindfully, gently. And exhale, hands can come down to the side. You can unwrap the legs. Really wonderful, deep stretching pose. Really great way to even get some stretch in the upper back. And let's move to the other side. So this time, whatever side was on top, you want that to come to the bottom. For me, my right leg is coming to the bottom. My left leg is coming on top. And your shoelace and your fire log, they might not feel the same. They might not look the same. It might be a little bit more uncomfortable from side to side. It might take you a little bit longer from one side to another to feel comfortable, and that's perfectly fine. But let's find whatever shape feels good for you. Sit bones glue down into the earth. Reach up tall through the spine. Inhale, arms reach tall. Relax the shoulders down. And exhale, hands come out in front of you to the earth or to a prop. Begin to walk them out until you can't reach any further. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, begin to fold and deepen. Remaining those sit bones on the earth or on your prop. Just gently feeling the stretch on that outer left IT band, that glute. This is a really, really wonderful stretch for all my heavy lifters, my runners, my swimmers, my bikers. Your IT band support so much all the way from your low back down to your toes. Really wonderful way to give your IT bands and your hips a little bit of love. So inhale, you can come back up to seated, and exhale, shake it out. Last piece, we're going to find our cow face, our Gomukhasana arm. So with left leg on top, you're going to bring left arm underneath. Cross at the elbows. Bend the elbows so the palms face away. And then wrap that bottom arm towards you, reaching for that opposite wrist. My arms are very small and stumpy, so I can't really do this. But with your inhale, you lift through the elbows. Feel the stretch in the upper back and in the shoulders. Feel the shoulder blades peel away from the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Relax the jaw, relax the fingers and the toes. Inhale together. Start to slowly, gently, mindfully release. And exhale. And lean back on the hands. Unwrap the legs. Rock them from side to side. Next, we're going to take a toe stand, which is one of my favorite things to teach and to practice on my own. So you'll see I have 2 blocks here to support me, but really anything that you have at home will work. If it's pillows, if it's blankets. I'm going to come to the side so you can see, but we're going to start up on our knees with our feet behind us. And already you see my hands coming onto these blocks. I'm using them as just a little bit support, take some weight off the feet. So I'm able to curl my toes underneath. And sit my glutes back to my heels. And already you'll start to feel the stretch through the ball of the feet, right where the root of your toes meet the palm of your foot. So I'm actually going to take my socks off so you can see this fully. Okay, so again, bringing my knees about hips distance or with blocks distance, curling the toes underneath and sitting the glutes back to the heels. You can sit your weight back, or if you have your blocks or your props in front of you, you can use these to sort of control how much weight you bring to rest on your heels. And this is our toe stand. It's actually really wonderful and relieving stretch to do, especially after a heavy workout. Our feet carry us from so much to so much. So like, how often do you show them this type of love and energy? So just breathe here. It can start to feel a little bit shaky. You might even start to sweat, and that's okay. Deep breath in. Know that everything is temporary, and deep breath out. rest here for just a few more breaths until whenever you're ready, you can bring your hands down to your blocks or to your props in front of you. Shift the weight forward. Sometimes it feels good to tap the tops of the feet or the toes into the earth. Really wonderful way. Bring some blood flow into the low body. Your tops of the feet can come to the earth. Start to sit the hips back and bring the hips down to the heels. And this is Virasana pose. Virasana pose isn't completely accessible for everybody. So if you'd like to bring a block in between the hips to sit the glutes on, that's perfectly fine. Any height will do here, really. Comfortably sitting up tall, reaching up tall through the crown of the head, roll the shoulder blades down and back. If you'd like to deepen this stretch, deepen Virasana pose, you can bring the hands behind you, fingertips come forward. And maybe you drop the head back. Heart shines up to the sky, chin lifts up. And if you'd like to take this even deeper, you can maybe walk the fingertips forward, come down on to your forearms. Or maybe even down onto your back. Your arms up. Feel the stretch. As the knees point forward through the top of the quad. When you're ready to come out of this, you can just roll to the side. Tuck your knees into your chest. Taking a block with me. Press the hand down, roll up into a seat. So Virasana is one of those poses that isn't completely accessible to everybody, and you definitely want to take your time getting into this shape. But any variation you like, you saw that I was laying on my back. If you want to bring pillows or support or comfort to bring your chest up a little bit or increase that angle to decrease a little bit of pressure off of the knees, then that's totally fine. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your hip openers and forward folds for after a leg day. I won't be offering Shavasana here, but you're in luck. I do have a 5-minute Shavasana video that you can watch next. Thank you so much for joining me. The light in me sees and honors the light in you.